Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to those of you who've seen my Hertfordshire video that's just finished. Well, just finished for me. So I'm out today in the Bedfordshire countryside. Going to cycle across mid-Bedfordshire to the county town of Bedford. So, Bedfordshire then. Bedfordshire is still in the east of England. Its borders are Cambridgeshire to the northeast, Hertfordshire to the southeast, or the south and southeast, and then you've got Buckinghamshire in the west. Oh, and Northamptonshire in the north as well. As always, the thumbnail for this county video is the county flag for Bedfordshire, and that depicts the colours of the barons of Bedford who built Bedford Castle. That's the four quarters. Oh, steep rise. Also on the flag you've got the three shells down the middle, or scallops, and they're from the Duke of Bedford's coat of arms. So if you watch the relive carefully at the end of this, you'll spot the point at which I turn around and go back on myself because I took a wrong turn. I'm now making my way back over a couple of kilometres, a mile or so, I don't know. Doesn't matter, it's all very nice. But yeah, the National Cycle Route 12, which I'm following again today, splits at the south of Letchworth Garden City and sort of goes round it in a circuit, and I didn't spot the point at which on the signpost that I was supposed to turn, and ended up going back towards Letchworth Garden City. I didn't notice until the sun was in my eyes, then I knew something was wrong. So here we are going back the other way. I'll be back on my normal route in a minute. But something to try and spot, shouldn't be too hard, on the relive at the end. Oh, what a lovely February day again. I think it's got to be, in the sun, it's got to be 16, 17 degrees. Really nice for February. So I've just ridden into a little town or village called Stopfold. I'm hoping there's a little convenience store here that I can get some water, because I'm a bit low. Didn't expect it to be as warm as what it is, and I've been sweating quite a lot, so I definitely need to be drinking more. So let's see what Stotfold's got to offer. Not sure which side of the road I'm supposed to be on, but perhaps I have to go on the road, I don't know. So the bit I didn't mention about the flag earlier is again the blue wavy lines on the flag, which as always depict a river. In this case the river is the Great Ouse that runs through Bedfordshire, and we'll see that tomorrow hopefully when we get to Bedford. It's a lovely river. Well, I got some water in Stotfold. Also had a very nice chip shop. Sausage and chips for the win. So I'm still following the Route 12. Unfortunately, it's put me on this really, really loud, fast road. I mean, there's a nice cycle path by the side of it, but it's not really the Bedfordshire I wanted to see. Oh well, hopefully we won't be on it too long. So I've left that busy road behind, got to a little place called Henlow, and Route 12, National Cycle Route 12, kind of disappears at Henlow and then restarts again just south of a town called Biggleswade. But for the moment I'm just having to make my own way from one end to the other. You alright? Yeah. You need a hand? No, I'm alright. You alright, yeah? Cool. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright. Take care. Poor guy broken down. Or should I say, his bike had broken down. Oh well. Right, so out of Henlow, heading north still, but now we're without a cycle route, so we're just going to follow the road. The north end of Bedfordshire that I'm on at the moment, it's fairly flat, thankfully. I'll take you to the south of Bedfordshire on another occasion. You've got the Chiltern Hills down there, Chalk Hills, and sorry, the sun's a bit bad there, isn't it? So yeah, I'll take you south to the Chilterns, and we can do South Bedfordshire and Buckinghamshire down there, hopefully. There's just enough room to fit the trike down here, thankfully. So, 2 wrong turns in one day. I got to the end of that Route 12 and thought I had to go north out of Henlow, and I don't at all. So, doubling back again. Didn't go so far this time though, so not so bad. And it's all nice anyhow. Shame it's next to busy roads, but what can you do about that? I'm sure it'll get quieter soon. So not much further to go today. I've got about another hour's riding to do, I think. And, well, it'll take me a bit longer than that because I keep stopping to use the camera, but yeah, and then we'll be in Bedford. Bedford for tonight. You've probably still got 3 or 4 hours worth of sun, so there's no problem me getting there before it gets dark anyhow. Touch wood. At least the roads are a bit quieter now. So after the foggy start, it's turned out really nice all day. So much so, I'm wishing I'd brought a wide-brimmed hat. Too much sunshine for a February day. I've got some sun cream. I was sensible enough to bring that, but it's not quite the same as having a hat to cover you. It would have been nice. Well, I knew I'd ridden uphill a bit, and I thought I'd gone quite a distance, but here I am in Ireland. No, not that island. That island. Ireland is also a little hamlet. Almost a village, but not quite. In Bedfordshire. It's just a few houses and a pub. The pub is called the Black Horse. How do I know that? Because it's just there. Quaint little place. Oh, my pedals are grinding again. Squeak, 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 squeak. What do you think of Bedfordshire then? It's quite nice, isn't it? Very green and leafy. Well, that was Ireland. Not much to it. Like I said, just a hamlet. Nice name. Dead Man's Cross, eh? Okay. There's got to be some history behind that, surely. No luck on that one. I have no idea why it's called Dead Man's Cross. I'll have to look it up later if I can find out anything. I'll put a little text up on the screen. Dead Man's Cross, eh? It's got to have a history. Oh well. Busy mode. Going to run out of footpath as well by the looks of it. I just passed a sign that said downhill 10%, which is nice because I've just been climbing for ages. Seems like an age anyhow. I'm hoping this downhill is going to last a while. I can see a nice view through the trees over there, but the camera will never pick it up. I'll try it just in case, but it's looking down onto the floodplain of the Great Ouse, so yeah. But as you can tell, I'm sitting on a fast, busy road. I've pulled over, so I'm out of their way, but I'd better make a move. So now I'm on the outskirts of Bedford. I haven't videoed much for the last sort of 3/4 of an hour to an hour. I've been riding with the sun direct into my eyes. So I've had to concentrate on traffic and things like that. I've been on some busy roads, but we're almost in Bedford. And we're back on some fairly nice cycle paths now. Some new ways. There's no national cycle routes around this way though. Maybe one day. Nice cycle paths though. Really nice. I think I should be on the cycle path over there, but there's a big curb in the way now. I can't get up there. Oh well, we'll get up there in a minute. Oh, looks like there's a drop. There we go, we'll go up there. That's better. So tonight in Bedford I'm staying in a hotel, well more of a motel I suppose, and tomorrow I'm going to have a look around Bedford. Looking forward to that. Bedford's quite nice, and I'm going to take you guys with me. Why do they put cycle barriers on a cycle lane? Really annoying. So through the powers and wonders of YouTube, it's now the next morning. I've just had a wonderful night's sleep, and unfortunately, as you guys know, I still have to work for a living, so I'm back at work tomorrow. So my plan for today is I'm making my way to a self-storage warehouse where I'm going to pop Trini in for the duration of the next week, whereupon I will return to Bedford, pick up the trike and pick up the tour from where I've left off. So I've got a whole 10-minute cycle ride this morning to the storage place, where I will sort my gear out, then it's to the train station and home. But also, by the powers of YouTube, you probably won't even notice there's a gap, because the next video you'll see from me will be back in Bedford. Alright, we'll be back in Bedford and doing some more touring. I've no idea where to yet. I mean, I've got to have a look around Bedford first, and then I think Northamptonshire might be next, but we'll see. No definite plans yet. We will see. Oh, a bit of a hill. Yes, I know you can't see it in the camera, but believe me, there's a hill. Right, I might get with you at the train station. I might get with you on the train home. But just in case I don't, see you in the next one. Ta-da.